Hello student, welcome to our second lesson. In this lesson, we are going to look at area of different regular plane figures. Now, in our previous lesson, we have seen that area is the amount of space covered by the boundaries or enclosed by the boundaries of a plane figure. But now when we come to different plane figures, we are saying that it is the amount of space covered by its surface. We start with the first figure, that is the area of a rectangle. Now we have the rectangle as shown here. In this rectangle, it is A, B, C, and D. The breadth is 3 centimeter and the length is 5 centimeter. We want to get now the area of this figure. And now, for us to get the area, we first of all subdivide this rectangle into equal number of squares. That is, the square is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. So we can say that the area of one square is 1 centimeter squared. Then after subdividing, we count the number of squares. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So by subdividing into equal squares, we found that we have 15 equal squares, and the area of one square is centimeter squared. So we have seen that now, because the squares have covered the whole surface, then we can see that the number of squares is the area of the rectangle. So in our case, we have seen that the number of squares are 15, and therefore the area of this triangle or the area of this rectangle is 15 centimeters squared. But this centimeter squared, we can get it by multiplying 5 centimeter by 3 centimeter. That is, you get the seams, 15 centimeters squared. And that gives us the area of a rectangle. So in general, we can say that the area of a rectangle will be given by length multiplied by the breadth. And that is the formula, where L is our length and B is our breadth. From there, we can have an area of a triangle. So we have the figure that we have here. If you look at this figure A, B, C, and D, we can see that it is a rectangle. But by drawing this line, we can subdivide this triangle or this rectangle into two equal triangles. We have A, B, C, and A, C, D. We have those two equal triangles. Now, to get the area of this, the area of each triangle is half the area of our rectangle. And we have seen that the area of a rectangle is length times breadth. Therefore, we can say that if this is half of the area of this, in general, we can say that the area A of a triangle is the base, that is B units, and height H units. And it is given by a half B H square units. Remember, B is the base and H is the height. And we are saying that it is a half because we have seen that the area of a triangle, of each triangle, is half the area of the rectangle. So in general, we get this as the formula of getting the area of a triangle. From there, we can move to the third plane figure, that is our parallelogram. If you look at the parallelogram that we have here, A, B, C, and D, we have two triangles, A, B, and C, and A, C, and D. We have two triangles. And the area of the parallelogram will be equal to the area of triangle ABC plus the area of triangle ACD. So it means that if you want to get the area that is covered by the surface of this, then you need to get the area of triangle this one plus the area of triangle this one, that is ACD and ACB. So we have that the area of the first one will be a half base times height. Our height is H, so it will be a half BH. And the second one, of course, the base is the same and the height is the same, so it is a half base times height. So when you add, a half and a half will become 1. So you have that A, or area, is BH square units. So it implies that if you want to get the area of parallelogram, you just need to get the base and then the height, you multiply, you get the area. And this formula is also used in rhombus. Remember, a rhombus is a special parallelogram with all its sides equal and diagonals meeting at right angle. So if you have a rhombus or a parallelogram, you have this formula. that the area is base times height. From there, we can move to another plane figure that we call trapezium. Now, we have this as our trapezium here. We want to get the area of this trapezium. If you look at this trapezium, we have two parallel sides, A and B, and we have our height. This height and this height is the same. We want now to get the area. And for us to get the area, the perpendicular distance between the parallel sides is h units. We have seen it, that is the height. The trapezium ABCD can be subdivided into two equal triangles that we have. So that we have ABC, that is the first triangle, and ACD, that is our second triangle. Now, to get the area of this trapezium, we need to get the area of the two triangles. We have the area of triangle ABC, which is a half AH square units, a half AH, that is ABC. Our A is the base and H is the height. Then triangle ACD, where we have that the base is B, we have that the area will be a half BH, that is a half base times height. So we have two triangles that have different bases. So now the total area will be the area of triangle ABD and plus the area of triangle ACD. So we add a half AH, that is this one, ABC, plus a half BH, that is ACD. So by so doing, or by so adding, but when you add the two, you will get that it is a half h, that is the common values. You can factor them out. Then you are left with a plus b. So it is a half h, a plus b into bracket. This will give you the area of trapezium. If you look at a and b, these are the parallel sides. So we can say that the area of a trapezium is given by a half of the length of parallel sides multiplied by perpendicular distance between them. So we can say it's a half, then a plus b, where a and b are the parallel sides, then multiplied by h units. And this will give you a half a plus bh square units. This will be the area of a trapezium. After that, we have now an example or several examples here. Find the area of parallelogram whose base and height are 7 and 11 respectively. We proceed as follows. We've seen that from our derivation of formula, we've seen that the area of parallelogram is base times height. So you just need to get the value of base and then height, you multiply, you get that the area of this parallelogram is equivalent to 77 centimeters squared. Then question number 2. The length of a rhombus is 13 centimeter and its longer diagonal is 24 centimeter. Find the area of the rhombus. We proceed as follows. We've been given the values. Remember, a rhombus is a special parallelogram whose sides are all equal. So if we say that AD is 13, then all the other sides are equal and the diagonals are meeting at right angle, which implies that you can be able to get a right angled triangle. Now, for us now to get, we have seen that the area of rhombus will be base times height, but we need to get the value of height. Or we can say that we can be able to get the area by getting the area of the two triangles. So if maybe we are given that this diagonal is 24 and this is 13, then it implies that from E to D it will be half of 24, which is 12. So we can be able to get this part AE. So we can say that 13 squared is equals to AE squared plus ED squared. And this squared, we are using the Pythagoras theorem. So AE squared, this part squared plus this squared will give you the hypotenuse. So AE, we can be able to get it by subtracting 169 minus 144. You get that AE is just 25. AE is 25. So you can, AE squared is 25. So AE is the square root of that, which is 5. So it implies that the length AC or the diagonal AC is equivalent to 10 centimeter. So we now have AC. So we can have this triangle ACD and ACB. So let us get the area of triangle ACD, which is a half base times height. we know that the height will be this one, a half of this, which is 12. So it will be a half 10 times 12, you get 60. Then the other one, it's a half 10 times 12, you get 60. So when you get the total area, it will be the sum. 60 plus 60, you get 120 centimeters squared. You may also decide to use the other triangle ABD and DCB. So ABD will be a half, base is 24 times height, which is 5, you get 60. And the area of the other one will be a half, 24 times 5, you get again the value of the triangle, or the value of the area of a rhombus is 120 square centimeter. Then from there, we have another example, that is our third example. A triangle has an area of 12 square centimeter and a perpendicular height of 4 centimeter. Find the length of the base. So we have seen that the area of a triangle is a half base times height. Now we've been given the area, so we replace it here, 12, a half times b times 4. We are looking for the value of b. So to get the value of b, we multiply by 2 both sides, and then we divide by 4. And by so doing, you will find that you will get this by 4 is 3, so you get that it is 6 centimeter. Then question number 4, find the area of the shaded region. If you look at this shaded region, we have a triangle and another smaller triangle. So for us now to get the area of shaded region, we get the area of the larger triangle, which is 13 by, the breadth will be 3 plus 8, you get 11. So 13 by 11, you get 143 square centimeter. Then the area of the smaller rectangle, you get that it will be 8 by 4 centimeter, you get 32. Now to get the area of the shaded region, it will be the area of the larger one minus the area of the smaller one. 143 minus 32, you get that the area of this shaded part will be 111 centimeter squared. Then question number 5, a rectangular plot measures 100 meter by 50 meters. Find its area in meters squared, and number 2, its area in hectares. So we proceed by as follows. First of all, we get the area in meters squared. Remember, it is a rectangular plot, so the area will be length times breadth. So it is 100 times 50, you get 5,000 square meters. That is the area in square meters. Now, after getting the area in square meter, we can convert this area into hectares. We know that 1 hectare is equivalent to 10,000 square meter. How many hectares are there in 5,000? So we cross multiply. By so doing, we have x multiplied by 10,000 and 1 multiplied by 5,000. So to get the value of x, you divide through by 10,000, and with this will cancel out. You are left with 5 divided by 10. You get that the area in hectares is 0.5 hectares. From there, we have the assignment. Again, the assignment is testing all what you have done. So make sure that you practice a lot and then come and attempt the assignment. So thank you, and let us meet in our next lesson.